Scarlett Johansson made a surprise appearance on Saturday Night Live this weekend, but it wasn't just for laughs. It was for a long-overdue apology. During the show's popular Weekend Update segment, co-anchor Michael Che issued a humorous and heartfelt on-air apology to Johansson for years of off-color jokes made at her expense. The moment unfolded during the May 17 episode of SNL, where Johansson, who is married to Weekend Update co-host Colin Jost, walked on set unexpectedly as Che began what he called a segment of growth and accountability. What followed was a comedic yet sincere confrontation with the past. "For years, I've made jokes about Scarlett Johansson," she said. "Some were funny, some were cheap shots, and some were, honestly, I don't know how I'm still employed." The camera then cut to Johansson, who appeared out of the blue, arms crossed and smiling with just enough menace to keep Che on his toes. "Hi, Michael," she said, her tone playfully accusatory. "I heard you have something to say to me." Che, clearly rattled, fumbled through his cue cards before looking into the camera. "Scarlett, I'd like to apologize. It's not right to reduce someone to punchlines, especially someone who could easily have me banned from this building." Johansson, always the consummate performer, leaned in. "Go on." The segment went on to highlight a few of Che's past jokes that took digs at Johansson's roles, her past statements on identity and casting controversies, and even her marriage to Jost. Whilst SNL thrives on edgy comedy, the self-referential tone of this sketch acknowledged that even longtime friends and collaborators aren't immune to criticism or consequences. Though the jokes were made in jest, the sketch played into larger conversations about comedy, accountability, and the evolving role of humor in public discourse. Rather than offering a tepid or defensive response, the show leaned into its own self-awareness and used the moment as both satire and self-reflection. Johansson's appearance was brief but impactful. She didn't need to say much. Her presence alone was enough to flip the power dynamic, putting Che on the defensive in front of a live audience. "I accept your apology," she finally said with a wry smile. "But just know, I have a long memory." The audience erupted into laughter as Che dramatically exhaled in relief. "I'm off the hook," he declared, only for Johansson to quickly add, "For now." The sketch concluded with the trio, Johansson, Jost, and Che, sharing a lighthearted moment that reminded viewers of their real-life friendship and long history on the show. Jost, who had remained silent throughout the apology, finally chimed in with a smirk. "You owe me one." The bit was instantly praised online, with many viewers applauding Johansson's comedic timing and the show's willingness to poke fun at its own stars. Fans took to social media to highlight how the segment balanced humor with subtle commentary on the boundaries of comedy in today's cultural landscape. This isn't the first time Johansson has shown up unannounced on SNL. As a five-time host and frequent guest, she's become something of a fan favorite, particularly since her relationship with Jost became public in 2017. The couple married in 2020 and often joke about their professional overlap, especially the fact that Jost often writes segments that Johansson has to watch from the audience, or, in this case, hijack. The playful sketch was a standout moment in an already memorable episode, and it served as a reminder that the best SNL moments often come when the lines between personal and professional blur just enough to create something authentic. Whether you viewed it as a genuine apology, a clever bit of meta-comedy, or a loving roast between friends, one thing is clear: no one delivers a punchline, or takes one, quite like Scarlett Johansson. And Michael Che. He'll probably think twice the next time he writes Johansson into a joke.